Like an employee. There's multiple reasons why we say this. Number one, inside sales, because these are sales training meetings. We have to have a different mindset. We have a different mindset of what? Controlling a consumer. How do we control consumers? With our tonality, with our voice, with the words that we say. But regular salespeople, us, what we're doing in this room is we're writing business and we're losing half of our paycheck. If we're losing 50% of the consumer after year one, that's essentially like you guys going to the bank, cashing $2,000 and giving $1,000 right back to her and going, here you go. And she goes, why? He's like, because I'm going to lose it anyway. Why do salespeople lose so many consumers? Why do people go to Macy's and return outfits that they went to the store and they tried on and they bought?
Buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse? I'll take it. Why else? Why do we return things? Why do we get rid of things? Huh? Okay, so everybody has reasons, correct? Yeah. So do your consumers. So your consumers have all these stupid reasons that you do. But do we do anything about it? No. Every day we come in and we have the meeting and we go over it and over and over it. But salespeople, they never execute on what? Correcting the bad habits. So I always ask salespeople, okay, what has to be covered with health insurance? If you guys were going to go purchase a health insurance and or MA policy, what does it need to do for you? Mador, give me one.
It needs to cover my doctors.
Does it? Why?
Because I want to be able to go to my doctor.
Okay, because you want to go to your doctors. Give me another one. Mo, you're young. Huh?
Prescriptions.
You need prescriptions?
Yeah.
Why are you taking prescriptions? 19 years old.
Allergies.
You have allergies? Why are you stabbing your thigh? You stab your thigh?
EpiPen.
What?
EpiPen.
You take an EpiPen?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. He needs some prescriptions. Okay. See, we have doctors, prescriptions for the young guy. Who else? Why do we need insurance?
Major procedures.
Huh?
Surgeries.
Okay, but a serious one. Like, why do you guys use it? Huh?
To protect us in case you need to use it.
So when I need it, I'm taken care of. Like something happens.
Okay, do we have real reasons?
Yeah.
Sean, you got in a car accident. Where'd you go?
I went to the hospital.
Why?
Because I was in pain.
Okay, did you have to use insurance for it?
I did.
Nate just had a baby. He's all worried about a $20,000 bill right now. What does he have?
Insurance.
Insurance. There you go, right? So we use insurance for what? The things that can just arise, the things that can come up. Now, do we explain that to people?
No.
Hardly ever when we're on the phone. Why don't we pitch through stories?
Should be.
Why don't we pitch through stories?
Just trying to get it over with.
What?
We're just trying to get it over with.
Okay, we're just trying to get over with. Take me through your day. What happens?
I come in, I get on the phones, start taking calls.
With this tonality?
No.
All right.
absolutely not.
Then what?
Get on the phones, take deals. Sometimes I get frustrated, I get a little emotionally attached. I get off the phone, I waste a little bit of time, then I get back on the phone, get back into the motions. You know, then I finally get one, you know, go through the motions, do my button-ups. Do I do an upsell? I'm guilty of not pushing for upsells, but that's pretty much the day. And then I get through the day. By the end of the day, I do my follow-ups. And then I go home, shower, take care of my dog.
All right, I don't care about that. So this poor guy is just trying to get through the day. Now, think about us speaking to a consumer. Think about a salesperson speaking to you. What concerns would you have that you want that salesperson to solve? Let's go out of our industry and let's go to financials. You guys just invested $10,000. What do you need to know about what that broker's going to do with your $10,000? Huh? Okay, is he going to give you a return? I'll take that one. What else? Make sure he doesn't lose it. What else?
Return on investment.
Okay?
Make sure I get back.
Keeps me in the know. Okay, somebody else.
Give me updates on what's happening.
Huh?
Give me updates.
Oh, you want updates now. So you want me to go control your money, make you money on top of your money, don't lose your money, and fucking call you with updates. Okay, all for 1% of their $10,000, which is how much? Huh? 1,000. I want it. I'll take your 10,000. How much is it? 1%. 100 bucks?
Yeah.
So you guys want me to do all that for 100 bucks?
Yeah.
You want me to invest your money, make you money, and call you all the time to let you know what's going on for $100? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't doing that shit. What do people want? Exactly what you just said. You guys invested $10,000, which is a minnow account that they give to all junior associates who just join the firm, right, that do nothing with it. They never follow up with you. They never tell you anything, and most of the time they don't even execute your trade. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, think about what we do. We're selling somebody healthcare. What do you think they want?
Investment in return.
Okay.
Return on investment.
Return on investment, yeah. But what do you think they want? You guys just said you want somebody to call you for a measly $10,000 investment.
Made the right decision.
Huh?
Personal touch.
Personal touch. What?
They want updates, so we make sure they made the right decision.
Oh, they want updates that they made the right decision. Oh, they want to feel good that their money's going to do something for them. They want to feel good that that decision's going to do something for them. So as salespeople, what don't we do? Any of that. None of that, do you? He just admitted he comes in with a shitty attitude, then he goes home and showers. That's his day. Think about what you're doing to your consumers and how many are you going to lose today. Don't focus on how many you're going to write. Say, how many people am I going to lose? Why do you want to think that way? Because it's going to change the way that you pitch. So now, I want you to imagine yourselves walking into 7-Eleven and or a mini mart. Gas stations really don't make that much money unless they have a mini mart. Okay? Sean knows this. Now, the mini marts, you walk in and you have drinks. Even if they mark it up $1, who gives a shit? How many Celsius can you sell a fucking day for an extra $1? Ain't that many. Ain't paying the fucking rent. But what do you buy with it? Huh?
Snacks.
Most of the time, you buy 2 items on average when you walk into a mini mart. Why? Because you walk up and down the aisle, oh, the pretzels, or this, or a pack of gum, or the Mentos, or, I'll get one of those. Let me get 2 of those just for one for later. We do that, and all of a sudden, it develops a multiple. Now, if 100 people go in and they buy 2 products, how many sales did they make? 200. Okay, now it's starting to put a dent in it. 200 plus the gas, and now all of a sudden they're making money. Now, you as a salesperson, though, what are you doing? Do you even ask for an upsell? No. But mini marts do. You walk up and down the aisle, and then they have the small case, too. You ever wonder why they have a small fridge next to this big fucking freezer in the back? Stands out. Very good. Oh, must be special if it's in there. Let me go look. There's a gas station right next to my house. It has the big fridges. They have the same drinks in the big fridge as the little fridge. But I always gravitate towards the little one. Why? Huh? It's convenient? Okay. Feels exclusive, huh? It's in my purview. Very good. It's in my purview. When I walk in, I'm like, oh, there it is. I'm not going to walk to the back. I'll grab it right there. Convenience. Purview. But they're incentivizing me to buy. Now, when I buy that, I feel guilty. Just like when I walk here to this person, I still don't buy anything else because all they have is garbage over there. But I'm like, do you have my orange Celsius? She goes, yes. I feel guilty when I go to the counter because I'm like, what is this girl making off of this right now? I'm just like, boop. Transaction fee is probably more. But you have that guilt, and that's what mini marts are designed to do, develop a guilt. I just bought gas. I can't just go 20 on 2. Before there was no credit card swiper. That's how mini marts started to get popular. But now you go in, and it's so easy and convenient to pay for things that you don't even look at how much money you have in your pocket no more. Back in the day when I grew up, you had to have a 5 or a 10 or a 20 on you to be able to pay for anything. They had credit card copiers, and they took an imprint. But now, all of you guys just tap your card. So how many more products are you apt to buy? Because you don't give a shit. How many of you look at the receipt when you go check out? You don't know what you're really paying for it. You put the soda down, the water down, and then you put chips and the gum, and you just go, boop. You want a receipt? No, I'm good. And then you leave. You don't even know what you're paying, right? Now, think about your consumers. They know what they're paying. It's free. It's free. But then an upsell, dental, $15 a month, and then you're scared to ask for it. But meanwhile, you're admitting that you go to these mini marts, and you just buy whatever you want. You just tap, tap, tap. Now, why as salespeople do we do that in our own lives, but then we come in and he's like, I don't even ask for an upsell? Why not? Do you make money off upsells? Okay. So as a salesperson, why don't you ask once again? Well, it's the same reason why the pitches are so shitty. It's because we just don't feel like doing it. You didn't make it what? Convenient. Not only convenient for them, but it's convenient for you. You see, when you integrate and build something into your pitch, like that little exclusive fridge, it just becomes what? A natural thing, second nature. Every time I walk to that gas station, I know if I walk in there, I automatically just, even if I don't want it, I just go ahead and I buy it and I say, okay, I'll save it for later. It's just a thing that you start to develop. It's called the what? A habit. So on your pitches, you have to start to develop a habit. a habit of, okay, what am I going to represent? Do I want to represent Fidelity? Do I want to represent a dental, but stick to it? You can't change products. I don't care what Shane says, Danny says, any of my managers say, you have to pick one product. Before you try to pitch everything in the universe, you have to get good at one. You see, I can't enter a road race if I never rode a bike before. I got to learn how to ride the bike, okay? So I want you guys to get on that bike and start pedaling and say, okay, is it Aflac that you think you can sell better? Which product can you marry yourself to? Which one do you feel comfortable with to be able to upsell that you know will work for a consumer and will work with your pitch? What about a Fidelity Life? Do you think if you're pitching older types of people that they probably should have life insurance or a final expense? Maybe that's the product. But what goes hand in hand with health insurance? Dental and vision. I mean, it's a given. It's a given. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow. They asked, did you update anything with your dental insurance? I go, by the way, yes, we did. Good question. Why do we want to update our dental? Because I don't want to pay the fucking bill. Or even if I do have to pay the bill, I don't want to pay all of it. Does that make sense? Ladies, when we take you out to eat, are you going to grab the bill? No. You're like, motherfucker, you better pay, right? We want somebody else to pay for our things. Isn't that what you should tell a consumer? Mrs. Jones, to complete your health assessment, I need to ask you, when's the last time you've been to a dentist? Do you have a dental provider in which you use? Do you have dental insurance right now? If not, why? Let's get that done. Let's make this a what? Shane? Complete package, right? So why don't we do that, though? How come we don't sell a dental with every single policy that we put out? If you're selling a health policy, why wouldn't you be selling the dental with it? Anybody have an answer for that?
Pitch with our pocket rejection.
Huh?
Afraid of rejection.
Okay.
Pitch with our pockets.
What?
Pitch with our pockets.
Pitch with our pocket? You can't afford $15 a month fucking? What, you drive an AMG right now? All
They
right.
just want to give away the free shit.
Huh?
They just want to give away the free shit.
Okay.
You want to get to the call quickly.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Keep going. So you're all right, right? You're all right, everything that you just said. So how do we change that up, though? He said pitch with your pocket, but he drives an AMG making over 2 G's a week. He can afford $15 a month for fucking dental, right? You rather pay $15 or you rather pay $150, $200 when you go to the dentist? You choose. I mean, I don't care. It's your money. I'd rather pay the $15 now, right? Isn't that an easy pitch? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Just put that on. No, yeah. I need dental. Okay, cool. Isn't that an easy pitch? I think it's an easy pitch. So now we go into it and we take this mini mart concept and it's the bubblegum principle. And write that down. It's an easy thing to remember, the bubblegum principle. Just ask. Just ask. If you go to Publix, you go to Winn-Dixie, what is in the checkout line?
Bubblegum. And impulse buys.
Josh, you are right. They're impulse buys. Danny, you are right. The bubblegum is there. But so is Celsius, so is Monster, so is Diet Coke, so is Coca-Cola, so is Sprite. I can go on and on and on. So is Payday, so is Mars Bar, so is Kit Kat, and blah, 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 blah. Magazines. What are the magazines doing there that no one should even be reading because you have a phone that you can get everything? But we do it anyway. What? Headlines. Oh, power statements are there. Oh, power statement. Oh, look at this ad. Oh, let me pick that up and skim through it as this asshole fucking tries to find her debit card. Here we go. So we do all these things. What are they, though? They're called time what? They're time elixirs. Write that down. Every time you go to a checkout counter, you go to 7-Eleven right now, what do they have right there on the counter as you check out? Anybody know to your right? Huh?
Lottery tickets. Bags of chips over here.
And what? Food. Why is the food right there?
So you can just grab it.
So you can grab it, but it develops a what? Your sense. You have a visual and you have a and you have a auditory and you have a touch and feel. Wow, they covered all your senses right there to go close you. Oh yeah, look, just give me one of those two. I see it all the time when I go in there, especially the construction dudes that are going there to buy soda or something. He goes, just give me one of the dogs. Yeah, just give me a slice of pizza. Give me the wings. Happens all the time. You know who does it? Juanito in the back, Juan in the back. They always do it. They always do say, hey man, 5 for 1, fuck it. It's what happens over and over. Why? Because their senses got, yeah, very good. Senses got triggered. So How do you trigger people's senses over the phone with the bubblegum principle? Well, it's the same thing during checkout in Publix. All of a sudden, you're shopping back there for all these things. You get a big 2-liter bottle of soda. Okay? What can you do with that? Nothing right now. But what can you do with the 1 liter of soda? What can you do with the 20 ounce that's in the fridge? This one's warm and big. Then you don't get excited, right? Then this one's in the fridge. We take it out. What can we do? We can start drinking it now and or in the car. Yeah? Oh. Well, back there, they have a whole thing of candy. That's in the cart. I don't want to open that now. I'll look weird if I open up a big bag of Doritos, party size. But there's a small one right here. Let me open that one up. What is it doing? Triggering a sense, but triggering what? Convenience, blah, blah, blah. Anybody with a sense of salesmanship in here? What is it triggering? Huh? Logic. So it's triggering your lurbin, your logical reason to buy now. Your emotional reason to buy was formed out of that logic. Where you go, well, I don't want to open this up, and because, I don't want people around that have this, and da-da-da, and the card's going to be awkward if I drink that. Just let me get this. It's only $1. Who gives a shit? That's what you start to think. But if you saw that in the aisle with the big one and then a little one there, and this one is just as expensive as this one, you're going to go, why the fuck would I buy that? So shopping is different, isn't it? Yeah. You go, I don't want to spend the money on this if this is next to it for the same price. But then, when that's over here, and you're not looking at it no more, and everything you all just said, your impulse, your convenience, and everything starts to appear, you start to rationalize and logically make a decision to go buy something. Now, it's the same thing for your health insurance. It's already in the cart. They're not thinking about that no more. They're thinking about what's here and now, what's at my forefront. That's when you bring up the load and a cross-sell. It's what the stores do. They're like, they already bought this. I don't have to worry about it. That's in the cart, and they're putting it on the conveyor belt right now, and I'm going to ring that shit up. What more can I get them to buy? Welcome to sales and owning a business, everybody. That's everybody, everywhere. Does that make sense? Go to Disney World, it's the same thing. You go to Universal Studios, it's the same thing. You could buy a ticket or a multi-ticket or a multi-park ticket or a multi-day ticket. They have all these choices right there. Which one do you pick? Huh? Huh? Oh, fast. That's different. That's an upsell. That's an upsell. But which one do you pick? You don't know unless you what? Hello? You don't know unless you what? Holy fuck with you people. Guys, if you're going to buy a ticket, Salvador, please put it in my office, guys. It's pretty simple shit. Solving a problem. You're picking the one that's the least path of resistance. That's all it is. You're trying to go rationalize, okay, the money. 170 versus 150, but the 170 I get an extra day. But you go for the weekend. No one ever goes the extra day. We always just buy the 2-day pass, wind up going on Saturday, and then we're like, I'm too tired, fuck it, let's wake up, let's just go home. I don't even give a shit, I'm done. Right? And then they make this extra $20 on your ass because they upsold you, and you never go back and use that ticket. We rationalize things because of cost, but from what you're giving with the benefit. So now when you guys go to offer something, you say this is only offered through what? A package deal with Get Me Healthcare. I'm able to do this for you because we chose the Molina policy at $0. Since you chose that at $0, I'm able to offer you the new Aflac at $15.99. It's only available with this package with our company, Mrs. Jones. Now, more importantly, let me ask you, are you lying? Are you lying? Absolutely not. What are you doing? Telling them the price. Yeah. Telling them what it is. That's all you're doing at that point. But you're presenting it in a way that what?
They have to get it now.
They have to get it now. It's the same thing when they do it to a park, when they go to these stores. It's the same thing. But we don't do it that way because we're scared. We're scared of what? You guys said rejection? That's not the truth. Then you would have gotten the first sale.
Breaking our own habits.
Huh?
Breaking our own habits.
Thank you. We're scared of breaking new habits and forming new ones. right? So we don't want to go change from Coke to Pepsi or Pepsi to Coke. We don't want to do that, right? Because we're stuck on what? Our ways. So now when you guys pitch, you don't rebuttal, you don't do these things because you go through your day and he can't wait to go home and shower, right? That's just what we do. So now what more can you add to your pitch for a sales flow? Okay. Testimonial story, you have to go pitch that way, yes. But how about understanding and appreciating where the consumer's coming from and telling them that, right? So whenever you ask for an upsell, you have to say, Mrs. Jones, I understand your position because I too am in the same position. I too understand what you need to get done. I understand what you're scared of. I understand the pain of purchasing. I get it. Believe me, I do it all day. I speak to people worse off than you, though. I'll tell you that right now because you're one of the intelligent ones. You're actually very smart and you know this industry. You know it better than I do, it sounds like. But a lot of these people don't. They go without dental. They go without all the right plans. They go with it because they don't want to pay $5 a month for a plan. And I'm like, but you're saving $10,000 in a deductible. And they say to me, yeah, but I just don't want to pay anything every month. And I said, but you're going to pay when you go to the hospital. They said, yeah, I don't care. And Mrs. Jones, I go out of my mind and I get you on the phone. You understand everything. You're like a blessing to me. Thank you so much. But that's why I want to tell you about what I would do if I was you. I would 100% go with the comprehensive dental because you know the out-of-pocket cost. You know what's going to happen later. Just go with the best now rather than call me up later and tell me what an SOB I was. Am I right? Yeah, you get it. Sell through stories. How many of us sell through stories? We don't. Do we sell under circumstance? We don't. What do? Josh.
We just throw it at the consumer.
We just throw it at the consumer. So do you want me to add dental? That's literally the coin term I got from Aurora, our AI. Did you want me to add dental? No? Okay. And that's the extent of the upsell. That's literally going to Publix and the girl going, did you want anything else? No, I'm good. How many times you guys get asked that question when you go to a store? Yeah, did you find everything? Yeah. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? No, I had difficulty. I needed a fucking map. I Googled it. I still couldn't find it. What are you going to do at that point? And you still want to answer, no, I couldn't find shit because you don't want to sound like an idiot either. It's the dumbest question ever. How about, did you want to upgrade that because you know that's a 2-for-1? This woman in South Beach did that to me. I swear, hand to God right now, woman, she's checking out and she goes, hey, did you know popcorn chicken? Because Nico loves chicken. She goes, you know popcorn chicken's 2-for-1? I said, no. She goes, I can't believe they didn't put the sign there. Honey, go get it right now. I'll hold everybody. Okay. She made me run back. She literally made me run back to go get a free item and check out with it. I was like, God damn. You know what I did? I felt guilty and I had to fucking get something and put it on there. I was like, I gotta buy something more, right? Fuck. But am I gonna go back? Of course. I was like, they're fucking good people at that store. I like it. If she didn't say anything, I had no fucks given about it. I wouldn't remember it, didn't make it memorable. My only point is she didn't make commission off it. She was just trying to do a good deed. Now, what about you? People don't think about you guys making a ripoff of what you're selling. You know you're making a ripoff what you're selling, right? Yeah. But they don't think about that part. What are they thinking about, Nicole? Come on, wake up, guys. What are they thinking about?
What they're getting out of it.
What they're getting out of it? Okay.
What the value is to the product.
Okay. When you guys go buy a car, do you ever sit there and go, fucking Danny's going to make like fucking $500 off this shit? I don't know, fucking, no. What are you thinking about?
Where I'm gonna take it.
Huh?
Where I'm gonna take it.
Where are you going to take it? I like that, huh?
What am I getting out of it? What am I getting out of it?
Well, okay. The what? The feeling. What?
Making sure you're not getting ripped off.
Yeah, that's all you're really concerned with. Am I getting ripped off? Am I getting this down to the lowest I can possibly get it? That's what we're trying to do. But it doesn't go through her head, Danny, come on, you're making all this commission off this. How many of you would say that to a salesperson? And don't go like this. You're full of shit. You won't do it because you don't want that confrontation. You don't want to do that. You just go, oh, I don't want to pay that much. That's what you do. I have no problem going, Lino, come on, dude. I know how much you're making off this. Enough, bro. Knock it the fuck off. Okay. But we don't call people out on it, just like people won't call you on it, but you got to go build up the value for them to make it what? Reasonable to purchase. So write that down, that you have to make your pitch sound reasonable to purchase. If you show somebody the benefit about what they're getting and you tell them the benefit, because that's the only way you can show them, guys, over the phone, right? You make it reasonable to purchase. I can't tell you how many upsells we do when we just tell everybody, ask for them. Just ask. That's all it is. McDonald's. Would you like fries with that? Did you want the complete meal for only 99 more cents? Fuck it, yeah, I didn't know that. Throw it on there. Did you want a 20-piece that's on special today for $4.99? Same as the 10? Fuck yeah, I do. We always do this. Do you want to upgrade it, supersize it? What else? What else? What else is there, everybody, when you go to a store, when you go to a gas station? What else? How do you upsell? What do they have playing when you go to get your car filled? Advertisements, thank you, Josh, right? It's always that stupid ad on the turnpike, right? And just replays over and over in your head, and you get in your car, you're like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." And you know it, you memorize it. Chevron card, you get $20 back on your gas. I have it in my head. I do. Car wash, $7.99. Sometimes it's on there, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't want that. Then I do it anyway. Why does the world upsell everybody? What do you say?
Because they know it makes money.
Because they know it makes money. I like him. What else?
Because it's simple to just ask.
Ha! Thank you. Finally. Because it's right here. It's simple just to understand, appreciate, and just ask. That's all it is. Do you want dessert? I don't know. I'm full. You have to try the apple tart. You have to try it. I don't know. Yeah, I love it, but I'm full. Just try it. It's my favorite. All right, just bring it. But when you don't ask, people will just go, nah, I'm good, and wave you off. So now, how many sales are you really losing when you're on the phone? This guy coming in wanting a shower, and he's not asking for anything. How much money is he losing every single day? He's already on the phone, which doesn't make sense to me. You're on the phone, but you don't want to go sell something? So if you just ask, and I want you guys to have that inside your head, new people, if you don't pay attention to the meetings, you don't have to work here. I could give a shit. Go find a new job. This is a place where I train you to sell, and you have to listen, you have to repeat. I get frustrated, Nicole, when I'm seeing a lot of new people that just don't care. Don't be here in my meeting. I don't fucking care. You don't want to make money in life? You ain't going to be working here. I want trained up salespeople, so understand this. I'm trying to give you value in everything that I know, and I'm trying to teach you that you guys have to use. And if this guy is admittingly telling me that he's not upselling, neither are you. And I know that, Shane, because we used to sell 2-to-1, 3-to-1, Danielle. What happened, right? What happened? Now you guys are lucky if you sell 0.00001% of the sales. It's crazy because you're not asking. Not because you're scared, not because, I'm going to lose the sale. You already have the sale. It's in your shopping cart. It's because you're lazy. You're lazy that you don't want to ask, but you don't want to increase your income? Why not? A fidelity a day, Shane, is how much money at the end of the year? I'm confused. How much money is that, a fidelity a day?
$845 a month for one fidelity a day.
Does it pay for his shitty AMG that he has in the parking lot?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, more than likely, right? So by asking how many times a day can he go pay for his car?
Just one sale a day.
Oh, okay. And you're actually helping people at the same time. Fucking call me crazy. Call me crazy. You want to pack a bubble gum with that? That's all you're doing at that point. You know what most of your people are going to say? Nah, I'm good. You know what you're going to say? Nah, you have to do it. And then one of them throughout the day is going to say, yeah. How about that? Isn't that nuts? Do you want dessert? I'm going to say no. Brett's going to say yes. I know if you ask enough people, somebody's going to come out and go, yeah. You want another drink for dinner? You want an after dinner drink? You want the limoncello? No. You have to try it straight from Italy. All right, bring it. That's why Europeans are some of the best salespeople. They know if they just keep asking, Americans will say yes. Why? We're gullible. Gullible. Italians, the best at it. The best at it. Come on, bello. You have to do. Okay, shut the fuck up. That's what happens. Think about that. Now you're on the phone. This consumer just purchased a Molina. All you have to do is ask him, hey, you want to add the dental on there? And you tell them that story that I just said. Why wouldn't you add it? You're crazy if you don't do it right now. All of my clients usually do it, and it's only packaged through here with Get Me Healthcare. It's actually package B. I suggest that you do it. We also have package A, which has United Dental, which I like a little bit more, but that's up to you. Just people know Aflac a little bit better. Which one would you want? Would you want A or B? People, they don't know. It has better coverage. I mean, that would be me, though. I don't care, though. If you want to save money, go with B. Now, all of a sudden, you're a hero because you're telling them, hey, listen, I would just go with this. This one, you can save money, but this one's going to be better. So now they're not thinking about purchasing the dental. They're thinking about purchasing which dental. So you guys have to pitch nonchalant, okay? I have 2 cars in a parking lot. One's $50,000, one's $49,000. Which one do you want? Well, what's the difference? Huh? That one has leather seats, that one has cloth seats. Do you like leather seats? I'd go with the leather. I mean, the cloth develops the smell, you spill on it, stains, disgusting. I don't know, over time. I wouldn't do it if I were you. But hey, I don't know. You want to save $1,000, go with that one. Nah, you're right, just go with the leather. You guys have to learn to sell. You understand? You can't learn to tell. And that's what we've been doing in here, that you guys are telling stories of, hey, so you wanted the health, okay, what's your date of birth? And then you go through this shitty canned pitch, and then there's no button up, no anything at the end, and then what happens? You lose half your paycheck. Instead of losing half of your paycheck, keep 100% of your paycheck, and to make another 50% more. That's my philosophy. My philosophy is not being like a typical salesperson, not giving a shit because that's your income. It's giving a shit and then giving more, because now all of a sudden when you guys just upsold me a dental, you just upsold me a life insurance, which is insurance, everybody. I'm now like, I like this guy. But you know what else? I have a relationship. A relationship. And I'm not going to cancel more than I would have before. I'm going to cancel less likely. Why? Because now I have to cancel 2 products. But now I'm also going to feel guilty because Nicole took the time to explain to me about the dental. And now it's more of a hassle for me. I still have shit on my credit card that's cost me $9.99. I get shit from Apple all the time. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like $14.95. What? Any of you guys ever get these Apple charges and shit? It's like, what is this? Right? It's somebody doing something, but how many of you call your credit card carrier and go research it? We don't. Why? It's a fucking hassle. Do you understand? Take the hassle out of insurance, right? And just become a real salesperson. Just ask, pitch, and flow. Mrs. Jones, I understand and appreciate your position. Mrs. Jones, I understand exactly what you're saying. Here's what I would do. Here's what most people usually do. All of my clients usually choose the Aflac Dental and the Comprehensive. You don't have to do that. You can get just as much from the $15 one, but that's up to you. If you want the best, you go with that, what everybody else does. That's fine. Or you can go with this one. You should choose one of them. Or, you could do what I would do, right? I'm a little different than a lot of my clients. They go by this name because they see a duck on TV. I go with United. Why? Because I know when I go to the dentist, it's actually going to pay for something and not just give me a stuffed animal in the mail. Wow, I'd rather go with that one. Okay, me too. You understand? You got to pitch like nonchalant, whatever, but make them feel you're not really selling them and you're just suggesting. It's called suggestive selling. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? I hope so. Mrs. Jones, I'd rather see you go with the $5 premium. You want to pay $0 for a $10,000 deductible? You're literally telling the insurance company, yeah, no problem, I'll pay for everything. Why would you do that? Pay the $5 a month. How much is that for a year, Mrs. Jones? Less than a meal at Chili's. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing? You're going to save $10,000 in the deductible for $5 a month? If you had a coupon for $5 for $10,000, would you take it? Of course you would. Take it now. That's what I'm offering. That's what I'm telling you about. Stupid people go with the other one. You understand? Pitch like that and you'll sell people. Follow? Yes? Okay. Guys, I'm telling you right now, sales is the easiest thing in the world, or hardest. It's the hardest if you're scared to do what I say. It's the easiest if you learn how to flow. Learn how to flow. It's a language. You understand that? If you know your tie downs, if you know your rebuttals, you know all the steps to the process, and you just don't give a shit and you just ask everybody for something, somebody's going to say yes. Somebody's going to say yes. How many people in here have a dollar bill in their pocket? Raise your hand if you have a dollar, just $1 in your pocket, cash. No one has cash? Look at that, right? How many of you have a debit card? Raise your hand again. Like, seriously, come on. Don't play around. Look at the hands. So you don't carry cash, but you have a debit card. Okay. What does that tell you for your consumers? Okay. How many of you actually use your debit card more than once a week? So can I say that you're spending money?
all the time.
What are you buying? Stuff. You don't even know what the fuck you're buying. Now remember that when you're on the phone or in any sales position. People have a card and they're willing to spend money, and most of the time, they don't even know what they're spending the money on. Just ask. Everybody is asking you, the world is asking you, right? Ask them. It's okay. It's the way the world works. Okay? Let's hit it up.